10 facts about nature you have never heard before. We love nature. As a brand focused on planting 1 billion trees by 2030, we'd be crazy to love nature. Nature can be, at times, mind-bogglingly complex and truly fascinating. Here are 10 of our favorite strange and mind-blowing facts about nature. Strange but true. There are 12 times more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. Scientists estimate there are between 200 to 400 billion stars in our galaxy, while there are an estimated 1 trillion trees on Earth. Like the stars, trees live a long time and are truly important for life. There was a time when 4 distinct human species lived at the same time. After carefully studying hominin fossils found in Kenya, Ethiopia, and Chad, German scientists have concluded that 4 distinct human species coexisted at the same time about 3 billion years ago. What isn't known is how or if they are related and whether they interacted with one another. Cows kill more people than sharks. Hard to believe, but true. Sharks kill an average of 5 people per year, while cows kill an average of 22 people per year. In fact, humans are more deadly to sharks than they are to humans. Human kills about 100 million sharks per year. It's unlikely that anyone could die in quicksand. You know, all those movies and TV shows where someone very dramatically gets swallowed up by quicksand. It's just that dramatic, but not true. This is because most quicksand is only a few inches deep. If someone does die in quicksand, it usually occurs in tidal basins. The person gets stuck, then drowns when the tide comes in. There was a time when there was no bacteria that would decompose a tree. The trees that existed 300 million years ago do not resemble the trees we have on Earth now. These trees could grow extremely tall, but they had very slow, shallow root systems, so they fell over very easily. At the time, no microbes existed that could decompose these trees, so as they fell, they stacked up upon each other, eventually creating what one could consider a blessing or a curse coal. Pineapples take 2 years to grow. Remember this the next time you buy a lovely pineapple and then let it go to waste. If planted from a sucker, a pineapple will take about 18 months to bloom. But if you plant to top of the pineapple, it will take 2 or 2.5 years to produce a bloom. About 1 million people die each year from mosquito bites. That adds up to 2,700 per day or 100 every hour. How? Malaria is the cause of most deaths. Mosquitoes carry the virus that causes malaria. When they bite a human, the virus is transferred to the human, who then contracts the disease. A child dies every 30 seconds from malaria. Let that shrink in a moment. Pluto hasn't made a full orbit around the Sun since it was discovered in 1930. What? You might be saying, yes, it's true. Pluto was discovered on February 18, 1930. It hasn't made a full orbit of the Sun since the time because of its incredibly slow orbit. In fact, it takes Pluto 248.09 years to make an orbit around the Sun. This means that Pluto will make its first full orbit since 1930 on March 23, 2178. More earthquakes have been recorded in Japan than any other country. The US Geological Survey reports that Japan has more earthquakes than anywhere else on Earth. China Indonesia, Iran, and Turkey also have their fair share of the geological events. Iran is the oldest country in the world. Iran has been a sovereign nation since 3200 BCE, making it the world's oldest. It is home to two very early civilizations, Alam and Jaraft. It's only one of the countries that have been banned McDonald's.